Last time on Resident Evil 4. Well, actually, I've been here 4 times this year, so I am the Resident Evil.
We're already retroactively screwing the timeline here. Just,
Yeah.
remember that part when Russ saw Louis?
This goes up on New Year's Day, so
On the death of Lewis, Russ appeared. So I mean, that's you guys' problem, not mine.
Hey,
so.
Happy New Year, Ashley.
Let's ring the new year in right. By the way, I sucked at this when I first did it.
This part can be pretty finicky.
Yeah, because there's been too many times where I'm thinking I'm shooting the Shackle and I'm shooting her.
That is what she said.
To be fair to the game, though, I was kind of aiming at her head, but
I don't know what happens if you run out of sniper. I mean, if some fucking reason you miss every shot and you have no means of having any sort of long distance reach to get Ashley out of the binds, I don't know what happens. Like,
I do.
Do you
the
immediately
game cuts
over?
the game cuts off to the head developers of the game, telling you to kill yourself.
Yeah. Lewis gets wanged again.
Lewis gets wanged.
I found out something about the voice actress of Ashley.
What about? She's also the voice of
Sandy Cheeks.
Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah.
And she's also
Jar Jar Binks.
Better that than me. I would have
I
thought.
don't think I would put that on my resume. I feel like that would be left out of my resume. That's just...
Yeah.
He's using a big sniper rifle. Don't you miss now, Okie Day? Oh, you miss. Oh, muy.
That's enough.
Ashley, do you have the booba?
Oh, you saved me again.
What's this?
You know, I just kind of realized Leon kind of has the white haircut
What's this?
from The
A
Office.
blonde.
Okay, we gotta save Ashley Binks.
She's got to protect
Oh,
her.
no.
Ashley Binks.
That's right,
Gonna
Ashley.
be okay now, okay?
Fuck off.
Nice.
That was actually really nice.
Woo, 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 woo.
Uh-oh. They don't, none of them
No,
turn.
none of them.
No,
turn
none of them.
around.
None of them are
All
gonna
over her.
mutate.
Dear God, that would be awful.
I was gonna say, why was I reloading earlier?
When did we buy this sniper?
We bought it way
I bought
back
it way
when.
back, yeah.
We've been at it.
Yeah, since we started the castle.
Oh, man.
So now Ashley
I'm
gets the idea to start moving, and it's gonna start fucking up some of your shots potentially.
Yeah, because now she's at a different angle and it's a bit awkward, and now we also got crossbow guys.
Struggle ball. Blah, 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 blah,
Get
blah.
rid of you.
Oh, we didn't mention since it's New Year's Eve.
Your aim is
We're drinking on this game.
You got punked by an arrow in the ass.
So for every bullet that's shot, we have to take a shot.
Oh fuck! Oh, we are
Well,
doing a drinking game this year.
We all
Shit.
died.
And
We all
pretty much
died.
all die.
Yo, seriously, we doing drinking game this year too?
I'm pretty sure.
Guys, Ashley's over there.
They look confused.
No, what are they doing?
They're shooting Leon. Keyword being attempting to.
Leave Squall alone.
Nah, he kind of needs a foot in the ass.
Okay. So it was really weird there. The reload button wasn't working. I was clearly.
You just took your eye off her for 1 second.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was a little.
Sniper.
I know
was clutch.
that was risky, but you know, whatever. I want to start the new year right. Who's else is left?
Him.
Oh, I was hoping you get
Look at
it.
him.
I wouldn't be
Fire melted the bullet
Fire.
before it touched
or he gets hit in the head with a fire bullet.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going off of what Mark just said. I wouldn't be surprised if that fire was actually solid coating, and thus it really did block your
It
shot.
would block the bullet. Bing.
It was solid as
Oh, this is the
fire,
part
not
with
solid
Ashley.
Yeah,
as
this is the
snake.
part with Ashley.
Oh, this ain't too bad. There's
I
a yellow
can't stand
herb.
this
There is
part.
a yellow herb in this segment for her.
I think
Yeah.
it's right over there.
It is.
So we got some
I like
what's
her-
essentially classic Resident Evil.
I like her kilt. I like her kilt.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking outfit, all things considered.
It isn't. No,
I
it's
don't
not
get
so
the sweater over the sweater though.
Yeah.
I don't get the sleeveless sweater. Are
Yeah.
you warm or are you hot?
bad.
You're a
I am
fucking
both
genius.
at the same time.
If you don't realize, that's cashmere.
I have a cashmere bed.
Fucking heathen.
Yeah, so if you remember looking at the old trailers for Resident Evil 4, this was originally going to have a classic Resident Evil camera angle.
Yeah.
But
said,
they
"Fuck that
decided
shit."
they decided to keep it to the behind the shoulder view that they incorporated. So basically, Ashley can't do shit by herself.
She could throw lanterns though. which is
She could
fucking
throw
funny.
lanterns, yeah, true, but we have no other means of defending ourselves. Unfortunately, we're also not playing the GameCube version of the game, where if I can stun them and get them on their knees, I can suplex them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could you insert a clip of that though?
Yeah, we can find a clip of it.
Oh, that's where you get the lanterns.
Oh,
But it are only one use, and Ashley's kind of a shit shot.
Morius
And I don't think they even get killed.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice.
I don't think you can actually kill them though.
So here's the thing.
No, you do.
When you throw, you can
No,
kill
they just
them, but they
stun.
take a lot of They take at least 2 lanterns, I think.
Yeah,
What you want to do is throw 1 lantern so that they stagger, and then after they stagger, they fall to the floor. So you can use that time to pull the crank. Oh, well, rotate the crank, I should say.
Was he chanting Mastodon?
I love that
He
band.
doesn't even
I
see
did
you.
too.
There you go. Pump it. Pump it.
It's not really pumping; it's more just turning.
Wait.
He's looking at you from
Okay.
his peripheral.
I was gonna say because it looked like they were just cropping the gate as it's going up because I didn't see the second set of bars.
I guess the other guy just stood there, or is he dead?
No, he's still there.
Good thing there's enough lamps
He's,
to bad guy ratio.
I think even what's left of his brain comprehends that fire bad. Chick throwing fire really bad.
It's a good thing he has that good
he's getting
lamp,
back up.
Oh, shit.
burning lamp to bad guy ratio. Sure.
Get-
I'd like to suck your blood.
Oh, I mean,
Okay,
Oh,
so
I was hoping for a kick.
Yeah. Well, he's dead.
No,
the
she
plot
pushed
of the
her.
game. The plot of the game involves you keeping the president's daughter safe to send her for keeping her safe until you can do what you
would
need
say,
to do
is
with
there
her for
key?
reasons, and you've got your own men here ready to choke the life out of her.
Why is she
Oops,
holding
this
her
is the worst
stomach?
part.
I mean,
Where'd she
they're
get the
choking her.
flashlight?
yeah, this can be the worst part because of what's happening afterwards. But we're gonna push this out of the way first. And I believe there is a button here. Yep.
Nice.
I think this segment here is really just the developers getting the Resident Evil classic shit out their system. Like, all right, let's incorporate this shit, get it out of our system, then we'll go back to having Leon dropkick druids.
Just bear with us a little longer.
Okay, back to suplexing.
This is a fucking night. And I hate
Yeah,
it.
well, it's later.
And the most stupid puzzle ever.
What are we gonna take? Yeah, no, it's
That.
I have to confess, though, I'm gonna have to play the dipshit.
The dipshit one? You
don't
I got,
remember?
for my very first time.
Oh no,
Fir-
the first time,
yeah, everybody.
Oh,
But then
okay.
you realize it's just moving in 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. Like
I
up and
didn't
down,
realize
up and down,
that,
up and
so
down.
I took so long here. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. No, totally. And then the thing called YouTube was invented.
Yeah.
We watched it.
I tried YouTube, but I got sidetracked by porn.
A thing called Game Facts happened.
I got sidetracked by porn.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah. I remember game winners.
Game winners.
Game
there.
winners.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
that.
probably infested a lot of porn though.
Yeah, it probably
Nowadays
is
on
done.
adware.
What's
or
game?
malware.
What's game
Speaking of
winners?
porn,
Video game
Nintendo Power's
themed
coming
porn.
back.
The what?
But not as a magazine.
Uh,
I read it for the articles, man, I swear.
Yep. How'd you know?
Vintage.
Vintage.
This guy must have been king of the wicker people.
No, the mythical white people.
Not the bees.
White people.
Not the bees.
That's why it was called white people.
White people.
WYPIPO.
Sounds like a radio station.
I'm still
Looks like we
confused.
can't
why
really
is she,
proceed anywhere.
is she
We're
on
gonna
her
have to
period or
solve the
something?
world's
Like, why is she
easiest
holding her
puzzle here.
stomach like when she got choked to death?
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this one.
Really?
That's all it was, and I was
That's all it was.
a
Yeah,
that's all it is.
literally all it was.
Didn't know that until like my second playthrough. I was like, "Fuck me."
I know, and like afterwards, you'd be like, "I'm a dumbass."
It's like, all right, this is bullshit.
as soon as you take their fucking treasure, though.
Here's like, I really don't want to heal Ashley because I want that herb to go to Leon.
Oh, yeah.
You cheap ass.
All right, well, let's clear the room first.
John's a
I
sexist.
think there's a.
No, he isn't. This isn't. This isn't sexism. It's just being a fucking tight ass. with
tight
money.
ass.
Well, Ashley
Pucker
does have
up.
a tight ass.
Well,
looks
if you
like,
didn't
so I
know,
think you're
John
gonna be
has no
okay.
asshole. He was not born with one.
I'm secretly a dogma angel.
He does
I have
talk-
no dick and I have no
Yeah, he-
asshole.
Yeah, he does. He just talked out of it.
Yeah.
He farts from his belly button.
Yeah. What do you think the Jar Jar Binks voice came from? My asshole. All right, we got the serpent ornament.
Speaking of assholes,
That's,
What is
the,
that
that's the second one
noise?
you got, right? You still got one more you got, right?
What?
it's the normal nights.
So
Oh,
this is pretty.
judgments.
So it's like we kind of still wanted to add the supernatural. We just didn't know how. So here are the knights somehow moving.
They stop around here. I never have them chase me out this far.
So do the knights have
but this
plagas?
segment sucks. Yes.
Yeah, we want to be careful. That probably will kill me if I miss the
You
input.
definitely would have been dead.
If your reaction, you know what dreads me though.
Where'd he go?
I know that as I get older, my reaction times are getting slower.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to the point where I'm going to get too old to be able to get through this segment.
I'm afraid you're gonna get too old if you don't even remember if you took a shit that day or not.
I never had the knights catch up to me.
Did
though.
I use the
Yeah, me neither.
bathroom? No, I
Never.
did.
Why did they disappear for a quick
That's
minute
it.
after she falls down? Like, well, where'd he go?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Wait, what the fuck?
I saw that.
Did you go back?
The game loaded so fucking fast that I was mashing the button and it fucking counted.
How do you like that, folks? Your load times get a little too quick, and then all of a sudden you fuck up.
That's what happens when we play the PS4 Pro. Sony,
legit.
please sponsor.
You know, actually, Matt, you say that, and that's exactly the reason why sometimes the PS4 version of Kingdom Hearts 2 fucks with me because I go through rooms too fucking fast.
Yeah, there's little to no load times at all.
We got a butler's memo.
I think this is the one where the butler says, "You know what? You're bug fuck bonkers. I am out of here."
Knowing that Sir Ramon Salazar had no family, Lord Sadler must have used his strong faith in the Los Illuminados.
Why do you
to
keep
his
adding
advantage
the
to
to
talk.
Los?
Senior Salazar into undoing the Sierra de las Plagas once done by ancestor.
I want somebody to misread it wants to
Stop.
say Las Vegas.
Stop.
Fuckity fuck,
Did you
fuck,
just say
fuckity fuck.
Senior Salazar?
Yeah.
It's Senor.
I'll have
fucking
the
white guy.
I'll have the
I'm only
senior
non-Puerto
Salazar.
Rican in the room, damn it! I'm gonna say it the American way.
Senior citizen
Senior
Salazar.
I thought it was established he was in his
man.
20s.
Old man Logan,
Right?
over here.
Yeah, old man.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Either way, the
Me
memo
llamo
basically says the butler's last memoirs before realizing that Salazar already had the plagas in him is basically the sad memoirs of a butler.
geisha.
Of
Oh.
a ga- of
Of
a
a geisha.
So we're going to use the emblem here, and now we can finally turn this thing.
Sad memoirs of a geisha. Dear God.
Ah, yes.
Ah, the hidden ladders, of course. What if you're going into his jerk-off chamber?
When you think you're progressing, but then you end up in Salazar's jerk-off chamber, you are fake news.
Where's actually holding on to all this shit?
In her back pocket.
Oh, I love that back pocket.
Well, actually, it was
It's a very
said,
trusty back pocket.
it was said in Metal Gear Solid 1 that women have more hiding places than men.
True.
Where are the
I would have
lasers?
actually had like a Meryl cosplay.
Where are the lasers?
You don't really see that very often, Meryl cosplay.
And here we are. All right. It's all done.
You might see a lot of Metal Gear Solid 1 cosplay from Meryl, but probably not Metal Gear Solid 4 because you need to have like an Amazonian build to pull
Yes,
that
you
off.
do.
Squall, what happened
Step
to your
one,
gunblade?
get fit.
Very fit.
Anybody else notice that he has Dwight's haircut from The Office?
That's a lie. Ashley! Ashley, I have a complaint.
All right, so everything that we've got from Ashley immediately goes to Lee, and the attaché case is suddenly transparent. I can
Yeah,
see
that
Leon.
was weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
That's kind of a fuck up, but
Right.
not
Yeah,
a crazy one. You also get the treasures too, so don't worry about that. That's automatically in your pocket.
It's like, what would happen if Leon were to go into the world of Tron? How would that look?
Pretty
Probably the
awesome,
same as this.
actually.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Senior Salazar.
All spoiled thanks to your interruption.
You dork.
Why don't you do us all a favor and leave before the audience gets pissed off?
We're already pissed.
You're nothing but an extra in my script, so don't get too carried away.
So that happens when you look like Dwight from The Office.
Scene is over.
I don't ever remember being a part of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you
Ooh,
tell me
shit.
what a first-class script is like?
And then you just flips them off through the receiver.
Thank you, Senior.
Okay, so here's the thing.
What?
We got to backtrack.
Yeah.
Why?
Big time.
You have Ashley now. You got to get the.
We have to get the broken butterfly.
Fuck right.
Oh, we don't have to.
Yes, you
So-
do. You don't have to get the broken butterfly. You can also, not eat.
Although it is free.
It
Can't
is
we
free.
just evolve
It's
a Beedrill instead?
it is not only free.
It's
it is a
fucking good.
free Magnum, and I want a Magnum.
Yeah,
I want
but-
a free Magnum. So here we are right
That
now.
was
This
Barry's
is-
gun, right?
This is, yeah, it's not Barry's gun. That's the hand cannon.
Oh, that's the hand cannon. Okay.
So we're here now.
Well, the broken butterflies.
No, actually that's where we got to go. So we need to go. Wow, all
You're making me sick. Where do you gotta go?
Maze.
Hold on,
Remember the maze?
Yeah, the
That's
maze,
where you're heading.
basically. Is that it right over there?
No, down to the left. That's
Down.
it, down to the left.
That one right there.
Yeah, there. Well, either way, that's where we got to go. We've already been to this room, so we're gonna cut.
Basically, you see that star right down there?
Yeah,
That's the star
that's it
you're going
right
for.
there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we're going there.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
That's
we
that
really gotta
room.
go
Is
back
that
to
that
the
room?
maze.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one where you
The
need
lot-
Ashley to
the
leap
lift.
over.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to go quite a ways back. All right, well, you guys know where
No,
we
it's
go,
not that
so
far,
we're cutting.
actually.
All right, so we're actually in the room before the room. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
gonna take
it's
too
not that
long.
far.
But this is another entry point that I don't think I went this way before, but this is a room we haven't been in
Well,
yet.
there's all the
technically.
pottery still intact.
Yeah,
You have not
I have
touched
not
it.
touched it.
Yeah, you haven't touched this room, so.
Link hadn't broken all the pots.
Leon's like, I
Money.
must break it.
I must break everything. Ashley, grab a knife. What am I saying?
You ever broke a box with stab Ashley?
No, I'm not actually. No, I think it's actually impossible unless you get her to stay still to like swipe her with the knife because she always gets directly.
She ducks.
Uh-oh!
Oh, you got him.
My egg!
You broke the egg! It was a brown one!
Yes.
What happens?
Son of a
Is
bitch.
that health? Or?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
all.
it's hell.
Oh, me so dumb. wait, I thought Ashley was Jar Jar Binks.
So I'm assuming the thumbnail's gonna say Attack of the Jar Jar.
Attack, maybe? I'm not sure. This is a
Ta-
little long.
Or you
Jar
could
Jar
do that
attacking
one
the
comic
Binks.
panel.
Attack of the-
Jar
Or you
Jar
could do that
attacking the
comic
Binks.
panel of Jar Jar Binks and Wario.
Jario.
No,
Who would win in a fight? Jar Jar
There's
Binks
no
or
need
Dwight
to
from
go
The Office?
back.
Dwight.
There we
you're
go.
heading a little too far back south. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta,
So you don't buy the
I gotta
theory that
hang.
the,
I gotta hang a left.
Jar Jar's the real villain of Star Wars?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
man,
I heard that theory.
that was an awesome theory, though. He was supposed to be Snook or something.
Wouldn't that have been perfect, though? And he went down like a bitch, pretty much. So
Who,
Pretty
Jar Jar
much.
Binks?
No,
Yep.
Snook.
Oh, that movie, yeah.
Here
Oh, yeah,
we
that
are.
room.
Yeah, remember this? All the way back here.
Yeah, this is the place.
Misa Jojo Snook.
by the way, if you haven't seen that movie, fuck
Jar
you.
Jar
Get in there, girl. Or up there.
Get Uncle Leon a Magnum.
Well, at least unlock the door so I can get it myself.
Go on, Sandy.
'Cause
You're
God
smart.
forbid Ashley carries a gun.
God forbid you leap her in there and then she gets abducted.
Yeah, or the door is locked on both ends.
No, before she even goes in the window, you just hear.
There you go.
And there's Sadler just twiddling his fingers
Yeah.
like,
He fell for that.
There it is.
That actually worked.
All right, this is the broken butterfly.
And here's the kicker. It's broken. Doesn't
Yeah,
work.
it's you idiot. it's called the
Well,
broken
shit.
butterfly. So
They
there
also
are
do some
there are
resolution,
two
too.
magnums total in this game. Well, three if you're counting the hand cannon. There is the broken
Did you get the
butterfly
money?
and the killer 7.
You're not taking the gold?
yeah, you take
I
the
thought I
money.
took it already.
No,
No,
you
you
didn't.
didn't.
Was that a perfume?
Are you sure?
Wait, look down.
Okay. The prompt wasn't appearing for some reason. Okay. So as I was saying, there's the broken butterfly and there's also the killer 7. The killer 7 won't be available
Ashley's-
until later.
You told Ashley to wait.
Yeah, just I can get her to follow me with the press of a button. Calm your fucking tits. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Lisa Jar Jar Binks,
We want the broken butterfly because in actuality, once you max it out, its firepower I think caps at like
45 or 54.
45 or
Yeah.
50. It's one of the. I think it's 45.
I think it's
now.
55.
That's half of the power of a max out hand cannon.
Right.
Which means if it ain't one shot in something, it's two shot in shit, and that's amazing. Admittedly, it does take a while to get to the exclusive of the broken butterfly,
And bullets are a bitch.
and bullets are a bitch to find because it does have its own ammo.
So they're kind of a situational weapon.
yeah, well, Magnum has always been like that in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You know, it's always been the situation.
If you bust out the Magnum, odds are good the enemy's really fast that could kill you in one hit, or you just had a really bad day at the
Yeah,
office.
and I think mostly it's going to be a really bad day at the office. But that's it for the broken butterfly. That's what we wanted to get. But we're going to call it a wrap here for today's part. We'll see you guys on Wednesday with more Resident Evil 4. Ashley's back again.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Hey, that's a time when he was actually good. Eminem.
It's Ashley. Toodles.